There are billions of people on the earth, and many billions who have lived before us and who will come after us, and not a single one of them is the same as you. What a miraculous thing it is to be you. You are totally unique. Science already tells us that every single fingerprint is different. That's why criminals can be identified if they leave their fingerprint at the scene of a crime. More recently, it has been discovered that the building blocks that make up our cells, DNA, are completely individual to each person. Although identical twins can have the same DNA, they don't have the same fingerprints. Lesser known facts are that the iris, the coloured part of our eye, is unique to each one of us, and even weirder, our ears are all different to everyone else's. Fingerprint analysis. There is quite an argument about who actually discovered that all fingerprints are unique, but Scotland Yard started using the technique for identifying criminals as early as 1901. If you look carefully at the top section of your finger with your palm up, you'll notice ridges that arch, loop and wall. No one has exactly the same pattern as you. Because our hands give off grease, oil and sweat, we leave the impression of our fingerprints on millions of surfaces. By using special chemicals, forensic scientists can take an impression of a fingerprint from lots of different materials and hence identify who has been in a place or holding a weapon. They can even take a fingerprint from the inside of some gloves. More work is currently being done to identify the ethnicity, gender and dietary patterns of the person leaving the print. Millions of people have been fingerprinted in the United Kingdom, and their unique pattern is stored in a centralised computer. This helps police to match if prints are found at a crime scene. Characteristics. Our uniqueness doesn't stop there. Think about the many different aspects of your character. Personality, attitudes, experiences, habits, creativity, perspective, taste, intellect, goals, hobbies, passions, and upbringing. Each one of these elements is unique in itself and show how extraordinarily complex you are when you combine the different elements together. No wonder humans can be hard to understand. We're all so different in so many ways. Unique gifts and talents. Often in schools, we concentrate more on being good at certain subjects: English, maths, music, sports, science, and pay less attention to other abilities. A good listener, for example, a peacemaker, a persuasive talker, an ideas person, someone who cares passionately about the environment. Although traditional subjects are very important, many other things are just as vital. One of the world's greatest geniuses, Albert Einstein, put this so well. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. Let's think about you. So let's take a few minutes to think a little about ourselves. What do you like? What don't you like? What matters to you? What are you good at? What do you admire in others? What drives you? Why do you do what you do? Listen to this poem, The Power of One. One song can spark a moment. One whisper can wake the dream. One tree can start a forest. One bird can herald spring. One smile begins a friendship. One handshake lifts a soul. One star can guide a ship at sea. One word can frame a goal. One vote can change a nation. One sunbeam lights a room. One candle wipes out darkness. One laugh will conquer gloom. One step must start a journey. One word must start a prayer. One hope will raise our spirits. One touch can show you care. One voice can speak with wisdom. One heart can know what's true. One life can make a difference. You see, it's up to you. By Ashish Ram. Why make everyone unique? Have you ever wondered why we were made to be so different? Many faiths believe that there is a very particular purpose for each individual to achieve in their lifetime. In Christianity, this was summed up really well by a cardinal from the 1800s. He was called John Henry Newman. His thoughts and actions were so special that he was made a saint, canonized, very recently in 2019. This is what he said. God created me to do him some definite service. He committed some work to me which he has not committed to anyone else. I have a mission. I may never know it in this life, but I shall be told it in the next. I am a link in a chain, a bond of connection between people. He has not created me for nothing. I shall do good. It's interesting that Sir John Henry Newman explains that we may not ever fully understand our purpose. This may lead us to wonder what direction we're supposed to go in. How are we meant to live our life? The key to this is to try our best, to learn about our talents and gifts, what we're good at, and to use these gifts as often as possible. Your presence is a present to the world. You are unique and one of a kind. Your life can be what you want it to be. Take the days just one at a time. Count your blessings, not your troubles. You'll make it through whatever comes along. Within you are so many answers. Understand, have courage, be strong. Do not put limits on yourself. So many dreams are waiting to be realized. Decisions are too important to leave to chance. Reach for your peak, your goal, your prize. Nothing wastes more energy than worrying. The longer one carries a problem, the heavier it gets. Do not take things too seriously. Live a life of peacefulness, not a life of regrets. Realize that it's never too late. Do ordinary things in an extraordinary way. Have health and hope and happiness. Take time to wish upon a star. And do not forget, even for a day, how very special you are. Colin McCarthy.